Welcome to Peep This Out Reviews with Ian K.
Stay frosty.
So we're back at good old Jack early this morning because it looks like they've got a brand new prime rib steak and egg burrito on the menu, and it sure looks pretty tasty. So let's set ourselves up to that drive-thru.
Are you Albert?
Yeah, how you doing today?
Good, how are you?
Good, good, thank you. You know, peep this out. Let me go for one of those new steak and egg burritos, the one with the prime rib.
Want to make that a combo or just a burrito by itself?
Oh, just the burrito by itself, that's fine.
Okay. The total will be $4.50. Thank you.
Great, thanks a lot. So Jack's been doing the breakfast thing all day for a minute now, and if this one tastes as good as it looks, I'll be back definitely to get it again. Hello.
Hello.
How you doing?
Hi, how are you?
Good.
$4.92, please.
Yes. Thank you.
Have a great day.
Thanks, you as well. Stay frosty, we'll see ya. Bye. All right, let's peep this one out up close and see what it's working with.
Guess who's beefing up your morning with a steak and egg breakfast burrito? This guy.
So Jack is beefing up breakfast with their all-new prime rib steak and egg burrito. And initial first impressions, it's a little on the average size, guys. Compared to the picture, I know it's not gonna look exactly like that, but the size is definitely smaller than what I was expecting, especially when you look at the size of my hand with it. But let's see what this one's packing. It definitely smells pretty fantastic. On the inside, plenty of that prime rib chopped steak, as you can see there. We've got some cheese, we've got some egg, and this is supposed to feature some hash browns, but I don't really see that in there. Looks like a little bit of extra sauces with it as well, but man, this definitely looks great and it smells really great. Let's take a look at the other side of this one really quick here and see if any of that hash brown is visible, and I am not seeing it, but hopefully there'll be something in there when I take some bites. But like I said, it looks great, it smells great, and definitely pretty decent so far, at least in the looks department here, guys. It's the prime rib steak and egg burrito from Jack in the Box. Let's peep out this flavor.
Up top, Jack!
Mondays, right?
Yes, sir. Plenty of chopped prime rib steak and a nice portion of eggs. We are diving in. It's the prime rib steak and egg burrito here at Jack in the Box. Mmm. There it is. We got some hash browns mixed in with the eggs and the prime rib all in that one bite there. Not too much cheese yet so far, guys, but believe it or not, the main player on top of the hash browns flavor-wise is going to be this sauce. It almost tastes like a buffalo sauce, believe it or not. A little bit of sizzle, just a little bit, and it looks like it's there to add just a little background flavor, but it's really more in the foreground, guys, at least in the first bite anyway. Let's keep going. I took out a nice chunk of that prime rib with those first couple of bites, but I have to say there's a decent amount of meat still left in this half here, guys. As you can see, the eggs are fluffy. We got some hash browns there off to the side. The cheese itself, I'm still not really tasting too much. It's really the sauce, believe it or not, that is taking center stage with this one, and I like it because of that light buffalo flavor that it's got. But overall, everything seems very hearty with just the right amount of saltiness and, of course, the warm tortilla that it's wrapped in. Very, very satisfying considering the price point of this one. I was a little worried about that because of how much this is and what I was looking at. I mean, for $5, you do get just a little concern when something doesn't quite cover the size of your hand, especially when it comes to a burrito. But thankfully, everything on the inside of this one is delivering flavor-wise. That's where it counts. And I have to say, I'm liking this so far. Let's keep going. Man, this is really good. And just to give you an idea of the thickness of the meat, as if you couldn't tell from that close-up, let me pull one of these out here real quick and get this to focus in for you just a little bit. Nice chunks of thick meat here, guys. This is not your typical fast food meat by far. It's not small, it's definitely hearty, and as you can see, a little piece of that hash brown that's on there, very decent in the size department. But man, that sauce that it's got, like I said, it's a light buffalo. It goes amazingly well. But let me circle back to the cheese real fast, because while I can definitely see it, aside from the fact that it is blending with the sauce, it is pretty much the same color, I just wish the flavor was a little bit stronger in that department. I mean, everything else is definitely working with this, but again, the cheese is just not really there. What you're getting is primarily the sauce, the meat, and the hash browns because of the saltiness. Not a bad thing, just a little less well-rounded than I would have liked. Here's a quick shot of the other half of this one just to close it out, and as you can see, plenty of that buffalo-style sauce on the very bottom right there with a decent amount of egg. Overall, a very nice quality burrito, just a little lopsided in the cheese department when it comes to flavor, but other than that, very tasty. So with that said, I'm gonna have to give the prime rib steak and egg burrito here at Jack in the Box a decent 7.7 out of 10. This would have been well over the 8 range had the size been just a little bit bigger and the flavor of the cheese just a little bit more pronounced. But overall, it absolutely delivers in the flavor department. I just wish it was as beefed up as they advertise it to be, at least in the size department. Everything else though, solid.
My new steak and egg breakfast burrito, part of the Breakfast Burrito family.
But as always, this is all based upon my first experience, having this right now for the first time on camera in front of all of you. But what did you think overall of this this one. Drop some comments down below. Are you guys fans of breakfast burritos in general? And if you are, who do you think has the best fast food-wise? Drop those comments down below and definitely let me know. And with that, this is Ian K closing out another episode of Peep This Out, bringing you brand new content every single week here on my channel. So while you stay tuned for the next review coming real soon, in the meantime, stay frosty. The quality is beefed up on this one. Just give me something comparable at least to the picture on the window. Okay, well maybe just a little bit smaller. Alright guys, until next time, I'll talk to you soon.